Joe Hopkins here, and today I am recounting to you a legend, but the legend is true. The legend of the blood pick. But it wasn't always a pick. You see, throughout the ages, whenever people could get a hold of the blood of great musicians, usually through some medical thing, or perhaps they cut themselves, or usually that kind of thing. Musicians don't like to give up their blood. It's where the magic of their music is. But whenever they were able to get a hold of, somebody was able to get a hold of the blood of a great musician, they would use that blood. They would incorporate it into a musical thing, and with much magic and incantation would imbibe that with a certain amount of the power of that musician. Now, at one time, these were things like violin bows or piano keys. But in this wonderful day and age of rock and roll music, the pick. Or, the drumstick. Sometimes it's drumsticks. And for bands that still have horns in them, reed or mouthpiece, that kind of thing. Well, when you find a blood pick, as we call them, it won't necessarily make you immediately an amazing musician. It doesn't do that, but what it does is as you use it, you progress in your music more quickly. It gives you a certain amount of musical wisdom, and you're able to understand the concepts placed in it. This is my blood pick. I have no idea whose blood was used. I imagine in modern times, a lot of times the blood is gotten when a musician gets like a blood test, or goes to the doctor for some reason. Somebody will get a hold of a little bit of that blood. And I don't know whose blood is in this pick. I'd like to think Jimi Hendrix, but probably not. Maybe, if I'm really lucky, maybe Neil Schon or Steve Lukather or somebody like that. Right, it's an older pick, so I know it's not like a thrash metal artist or something. It predates that. It's at least 70s, right? So that's the pick that when I got it, you play with it a little. You don't want to use it up. You don't want to play with it till it's really wore out. But you practice a little bit with it, and it just imbibes you with a certain amount of wisdom and knowledge and ability, and it helps you get better quicker than everybody else. When you find that pick where just by using it, all of a sudden you're getting better quicker, that's what that is. It is a legendary blood pick. And then you can play with other picks, right? You don't need this. You retain the knowledge that you learned practicing with it, but you don't want to lose this. You don't. Somebody lost this. They left it in a guitar case. That's right. My first guitar was a late 60s Mosrite Celebrity, and I never should have got rid of that guitar. I sold it. It's a mistake. I should have kept it. But this was in the case when my dad bought it in 1977. And when he gave it to me, it was still in the case. So somebody had this pick in their possession and probably became very good due to it. They might not have realized that it was because of the pick. But knowing this legend of the blood pick, I knew immediately this is why I was picking up the instrument so quickly while I was learning it as fast as I was. I knew it was the pick. So I still have my blood pick. And like I said, I don't know whose blood it is. That knowledge wasn't passed down with the pick. It was just there by itself. But it must have been somebody who was at least pretty good, right? I mean, come on. I think I'm an all right guitarist. I think I've gotten pretty far, all things considered, I mean, I don't always get to practice as much as I'd like. So there you go. Still gotten to where I am. And there you go. The legend of the blood pick. If you find one of these, hold on to it. Don't leave it in a guitar case and let some schlub buy it, It's probably worth more than the guitar. So, enough about that. Hey, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you liked that little legend, that little tale. Keep an eye out for these. If you find one with the blood of Hendrix, that'd be the ultimate, right? That'd be the ultimate thing. Let me know if you do. I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.